Hey, it's your boy Robo. Some people have asked me to put up a single target vid for 8.0.1 Feral for Legion. It's not that relevant. I'll just go through moderately paced what I'm doing. I'm running Wild Shaper's Clutch plus Cephus. Sometimes I run Chatteryant. I prefer Chatteryant, but because there's a dummy over here that I can just root for the Cephus proc, I'm going to run Cephus. If you want all the talents, etc., or just showed up there, but you can also check out the Dream Grove Discord if you have access to it and you're not banned like me, #FreeRobo. And I'll just go through a couple of concepts that are slightly different. So the big thing is Hasted Bleeds, which affects your resource generation because you want haste now. I guess I'll talk about the opener because everyone always asks me what the opener is. This isn't an optimal opener, this is just something I thought of for like 20 minutes. And I was like, I'll just go this. So I open with Pre-Pull Berserk. So Berserk is my GCD before I start, followed by Pot. And I delay my TF and I go Rake, Moonfire, Thrash. The Moonfire so I can sneak the Moonfire refresh into a TF window later. Anyway, let's have a look. I got a 5 combo points here. I'm pretty sure I should TF slightly later, like 1 GCD later, like after the Savage Draw. That's it doesn't matter. Then I get a 5 combo points. I get a 5 and not 4. And then BT because I want to go Rip Rake because I have Shadow Meld because I'm Night Elf. If you're not Night Elf, you might want to set up slightly differently. And then here I'm skipping the BT. I do this wrong, but I'm skipping the BT in the Berserk because I should be going for the Moonfire Refresh inside the TF, which I'm pretty sure I fail, and the Thrash as well for the damage buff. Again, I'm pretty sure I failed that. Oh, okay, I went for the FB. I got the Thrash, but I didn't get the Moonfire. I should have refreshed the Moonfire, not the Thrash. Another thing is Thrash does a lot more damage than the tooltip says it does, because it's affected by haste, so it does more damage per cast than Shred. So you want to keep high uptime on that. And also because you have Wild Shaper's Clutch. Can I move this? Oh, I can. Let's continue on. Better energy capping there because I got the proc that I wasn't expecting. And here, I think this is something similar to what we would have been doing before. I'm waiting for my double damage rake to fall off. When it does fall off, I can refresh it, followed by the Rip. And if I get an extra combo point from WSC, then I'll refresh the Rip, then the Rake. So this is set up correctly. And I've also got a clear casting which I can use on the Thrash. Okay, let's go back a couple of seconds. 44 maybe? After this finisher. Okay, so here, a lot of guides say to use, obtain blood talents only when you have 4 or 5 combo points. But here you can actually cast, your Predatory Swiftness first in some situations because you have a Moonfire refresh. So the Moonfire will take you to at least 4 combo points, if not 5. So you can actually, if you have an empty GCD here and you want to trigger it, you can trigger it. Also, the finisher selection here, the next finisher will be between Savage Roar and Ferocious Bite. I'm going to cast Savage Roar because it's outside the Tiger's Fury, so that because you'll be able to cast both basically. You'll cast a Savage Roar and an FB, but you're deciding the ordering. So with respect to the ordering, you cast Savage Roar outside the Tiger's Fury and you cast the Ferocious Bite inside the Tiger's Fury. You're just basically swapping finishes. Yeah, I do that correctly in Pandemic. And then this is setting up. I'm pretty sure I go Energy Cap Sunforce to Shred here. Yeah. FB. So here I know that, so my FB was, is that my FB? Yeah, so my FB was inside the TF. And now I know I can also refresh the rip at the end of the TF, so then I have a full damage rip rolling. Also got my clear casting, so I need to refresh thrash. But I think, oh, well, here rake is more important to refresh. And then I'll probably do a non-empowered thrash. And then go to high CP and hit the rip. Also, I should be refreshing the Moonfire within the Tiger Sphere, because it'll be within Pandemic. So that's all the stuff I should be doing. I'm not sure if I actually do it. Yeah, so I refresh that, and hopefully I get the Moonfire. Yeah, so that's correct. I think it could have been slightly more optimal. So, I mean, a lot of the things I talk about are the TF windows, because that's where you want to squeeze everything in. Is that before Pandemic? Oh yeah, actually I could have reordered this slightly. So this is what I should have done. No, back one more generator. Okay, so here I should get BT. Then, because if I refresh Moonfire, it's going to deal more damage because it's a buff. I should refresh Moonfire as my 5th combo point. So, oh, I had clear casting as well. What did I actually refresh? Was that Shred? Yeah, it was Shred. Now I got another clear casting. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But I think technically I should have done the Moonfire, because then it would have had 2 extra ticks with 15% buff. But then I would have also lost the clear casting. You can never see these things in advance. Yeah, let's go. Continue onwards. And we're only 45 seconds in, and I've done quite a bit of analysis. We're not going to have the 4 set in BFA, but pretty much whenever you get the proc, you want to trigger your BT. And then I just go over combo points to get my Rake up. Rake does more damage than FB, I believe, at pretty much every gear setting. So, there you go. Okay, so here with the Moonfire, I'm filling with shreds before I refresh the Moonfire, because if I refresh it, I'm going to lose a Tiger 3 buff on a couple of ticks. I mean, obviously I'm not a machine, so I can't, you know, min-max every single tick, but where I can see that it's somewhat easy to do, I'm trying to do it. Yeah, so that was towards the end of the Moonfire. And then here, I don't really think I could have reordered that without losing uptime. Yeah, let me actually see. Can we think of a way how I could have played this better? I mean, we have to go back further than this, right? I think the Rake is the correct decision. So if I cast Ferocious Bite here, instead of Rip, so I got 5 seconds. So when this says 4, if I have enough combo points plus I got my charge up, then I should have cast Ferocious Bite there instead of Rip. I think I did the safe option. Yeah, I think technically I could have done the... I mean, I won't have this much generation in BFA, but I should have swapped that. And then I would have been forced to... Well, my last finisher here is going to be Savage Roar. I need to refresh Moonfire. So that's done. And Rake needs to go as well. But get rid of one of these. I think I refresh Rip here as well. And I missed the Rake. That's kind of okay. And then here... Did I screw up? Yeah, I think I screwed up. So that BT. Let's go back. I'm very critical of myself, which is good. Yeah, okay, so that should have been a rake. Somewhere should have been a rake. So not that move. I don't know. I know why. It's because I should have cast BT. So I'm actually losing a charge here. So if I cast that, because I was okay. So I have made the mistake of trying to get a TF BT rake here instead of just going BT, get the rip. I'm gonna miss the rake anyway, and then I can buff the rake. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. Then here I'm fishing for... I'm fishing... My thrash is off! And this is a fully empowered rip, followed by rake, and then Moonfire, everything gets refreshed. Yeah, that's good. And then I should use my clear casting proc here. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. And then I'm kind of thinking I can squeeze the FB in here, because I want this rip to be a late refresh. The TF's not going to come up, so I want this to be a pulled up rip, assuming I don't get procs. Same with the rake. Same with the rake. I want to refresh the rake late. So I'll kind of hold that for a couple of seconds. And then I'm going to push this, and then I'm going to push that, and then I'm going to push that. And then now my energy capped because I pulled too much. But that was the idea. And then, yeah, okay, that's fine. I get a bit of energy cappage there. What do I do here? So I don't think I should have FB'd there. I'm pretty sure I should have waited momentarily and then gone for a rip. That was still okay actually. I think I lost. I did lose a bit of pandemic, didn't I? Like I could have got an extra ticks a rip, and that could have been a fresh spite. And then my Savage Roar is refreshed after the TF, which is good. So we just... So this comes down to like a couple of millisecond decisions, right? So where did I cast my FB? So this is my FB at 229. So I have 7.4 seconds. So this is going to be 236. I wasn't back-to-back casting, so I would have had enough GCDs to do it. Yeah, but I think if I didn't crit, I wouldn't have made it, so probably this is probably too greedy of a play. Here I should use my shred straight away. Use my shred straight away. I'm mid GCD actually. Yeah, so if I use my shred right now, I can delay my Moonfire by 1 GCD, then refresh it, and it's got the extra 15% TF. So again, micromanaging, and I think I went for safety here and I just held it, which means I could have theoretically lost the clear casting, but anyway, you can see I'm doing a lot of sub-pandemic dot tick shenanigans, while he's trying to, and somewhat failing. Maybe I should maybe I'll just play this at full speed now. Here I'm waiting for the double damage rake to fall off completely. I went for safety there. Moonfire rake. This is going to be FB, I think. Oh no, I go for the rip refresh. That's okay as well. And I'm just capping energy here. It's unfortunate. See, I got a lot of regen. I think I'll pop drums here as well. I kind of big drop off the BT because I'm like not worth casting for shred plus FB. And here I should do a late rip, but I don't think I've lost, so I'm like, I should just cast and not get capped. And I get capped anyway. So now I'm just casting madly, and 1.5 minutes left. So here that was good judgment. I could feel the combo points coming. But then I screwed up. I didn't get a BT on my FB. So why did I put it there? Okay, this finish is correct. So I shouldn't have cast that one, that BT there. I think this is just because I'm playing faster than usual. Too much haste. But yeah, don't do that. Do it correctly. Then yeah, so draw is probably the right choice there. And then now I'm kind of slowing down. I think I wait just this is probably the wrong move. I should have just refreshed straight away. I'm gonna wait for this to fall off. Or back-to-back GCDs if I do it properly. Yeah, okay, that's fine as well. Do the move 5 first. So again, there with the micromanaging, I could have cast Moonfire earlier. Let's go back to... This is like actually a 300 IQ class now. Okay, so this is the TF coming out. Do I cast back to back? Bang, bang, bang. No, I guess I cast back to back. I guess that's fine. And yeah, that's the correct move there. Thrash instead of Shred. That's good usage of those tier 21 procs. Oh, and then this is the end of the timer, so I'm just mashing direct damage abilities. And then I open this up. Let's get rid of this. So melee is just really strong now because of the haste. Do I actually click in here? Oh no, it's chasing me. So I think I click on... So I'll show you this thrash is as I click on it. Okay, so thrash, 25 casts, 127k. So I got my calculator out. Alright, so let's go. 127.6, right? Okay, yes, I loaded Blood Talons into it, and I loaded them into TF, etc. But uptime was my key goal. So using clay casting on it to make sure it's up. So, 25 casts, and I'm pretty sure I only hit one target. Now I'm thinking, did I hit more than one target? Because that's going to be a yikes. Ooh, that's going to be yikes because I didn't know I was hitting 2 targets. That's 5k damage for a cast. That seems wrong. I was probably hitting 2 targets. But if I was only hitting 1 target, it'd be 2.5k per cast. And if you look at Shred, Shred is, you know, it's less than 1, slightly more than 1, so 82.9k over 75 casts. So you're looking at 1.1. So it does like double the damage, and it's like 10% more. And if you look at the tooltip, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it doesn't include the haste component, which is like 50% damage. Now I'm getting nervous, and I have to relook at this video to see if I hit 2 targets of thrash. I'm just going to assume I did, because that number doesn't make sense. But what does make sense is it does more damage per cast. Let me actually just go here. Oh, what am I hitting? That target wasn't there before. Alright, this video is... Imagine I didn't hit that guy, alright? I'm not redoing this video.